Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been decades. Okay, I know it's been long since I did a makeup video because now it's not circuit breaker anymore and people are going to work, so am I, and I'm so tired after work. Even during my off days, I'm like so tired. It's insane. Yeah, life has got some. But you know what? I think I'll be back regularly. Okay, so please do subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this tutorial, and do comment down below what kind of looks you all want to see in the future. If I'm very active on IG, so please follow me there as well. Okay, you will be seeing, I'm sure you will see a lot of pictures coming up because it's the festive season. I have some plans for Christmas as well, so please stay tuned. Okay, and yeah, so now watch how I go from 0 to 100.
So hi guys, so I've already done my eyebrows and now I'm going to just prime my face with this optical illusion primer from Urban Decay. I don't see decor for some reason. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm just putting it on my T-zone as usual, doing the same thing as usual. Okay, now I'm going to start doing my eyes first. And I'm starting by priming my lids with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the number 390, or in the shade 390. Okay, whichever. I'm using my fingers to just blend them out. Please wash your fingers, your hands before doing this. Yep. So I'm going to use a couple of palettes in this. First, I'm going to begin with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered. And I'm taking the shade Cocoa. And this is going to be our like transition shade or the crease shade, you know. Going to just blend this upwards and also bringing the shade to the outer corners as well. So I'm going to continue doing the same thing until I get the desired amount of color. Okay, next I'm going to be using the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's, and I'm using the shade Zulu, and this is going to be in my crease. I'm not going to really bring this up like how I did the Cocoa shade, so this is going to directly be in my crease and the outer corners as well. after getting the desired amount of color payoff from that shade, I'm just going back in with cocoa and blending both the colors out. So to deepen the crease, I am going in with the shade Fulani, I think. Yeah, Fulani from the same palette, the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's. And I'm focusing this mainly on outer corners of my eye. And as usual, go back and blend it with the cocoa shade. And now I'm also using the black shade, the black truffle from the Huda Beauty palette. This is going to be a smoky look, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm going to smoke out the outer corners of my eyes with the black. So as I've mentioned before in my previous videos, for smoky eye, we need to blend, blend, blend. That is the key for a smoky eye. So right after applying the black shade, I will be going back in with the other 3 brown shades that we have used to blend this black out. So right after I am happy with how all these shades are looking, I am going to go in with the Huda Beauty palette and use the shade 24K on my lids. Yeah, the inner corners to the mid where the black meets. So once that is done, I'm going to go back in with the black shade and the other brown shades and just try to, you know, mesh the gold and the black together. So before finishing off the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my face. Yeah. So I'm starting off with my foundation. Obviously, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, I think. Oh, yeah, I think it's the buffing brush, if I'm not wrong. And I'm just blending them out. So after that, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer, the one that we use to prime our lids, just in the middle of my eye. And then I'm going to use the Shape Tape the Shape Tape by Tarte. I'm going to use this, focus this in the inner and outer corners of my eyes and the sides of my nose. So why I used the Fenty Beauty concealer is because I like the warmth in that concealer. As you can see, compared to the Tarte concealer, it's a bit warmer. And then I'm going in with the Pro Conceal by LA Girls, and I'm just contouring my nose and my cheeks and my jaw. Yeah. And now I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. Okay, so once the blending is done, I was actually not satisfied with my contour, so I wanted to make it a bit more darker. So I'm just adding a little bit more on my cheekbones and on my nose, but I'm not going to blend away the nose contour yet. And after that, I'm going to use my Kat Von D translucent powder, setting powder, under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and everywhere else that I put the concealer. Okay, so after powdering, guys, I'm going to set my cream contour with the powder contour, and I'm using the Holy Grail Kat Von D Shadow Wig shade. So I'm focusing this on my cheekbones and my jaws. As I mentioned before that I wasn't going to blend out my nose contour. Right now I'll be doing that. So I will go ahead and blend it off with this powder shade. And yeah, you can see that it's a bit too harsh, so I'll go on top of it with my foundation brush to just blend them. So I wanted to have like a orangey blush, and I didn't have an orange blush, so I am using the Magic Mini by Juvia's palette and using the Zakia and the Corgi shade together. And I like the look of, you know, sunburned, you know, the kind of look, blushing look, you know. Yeah, so that's what I was going for. As you can see, I'm like applying it like crazy. So my blush might look scary, but it will all turn out well together. And now I'm going to go ahead with my highlighter, and I'm using the Mary Luminizer. So I just blended the highlight with my blush brush, and I'm also using the highlighter on my nose to just, you know, make it look a little sharper. And on my Cupid's bow, Cupid's bow. Yeah. If you think your highlight is too much, you can just go in with a beauty blender or your foundation brush to blend it off. Now I'm going to finish up my eyes. I just used the brush that I used for the cocoa shade and just blended it out a bit. And then I'm using the Giza shade from the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's palette as my brow bone highlight, and I'm also going to use that as my inner corner highlight as well. Use any black eyeliner for my under eye because I want my under eyes to look fresh, and I want my eyes to look big, so I'm just going ahead and using a flesh tone pencil for my waterline. Yep. And then I'm going to go in with the cocoa shade first and blend up my under eye, as well as the other two shades, the Zulu and Fulani, to just, you know, smoke the under eye a little bit, you know, just a tad bit smoky. Yeah. So here I'm just going back in with the flesh tone color again because I wasn't satisfied with how it was looking earlier. I had to sharpen my pencil, right? And then, like I said, I'm going back with this Fulani shade to smoke out my under eye. Yeah, now we're gonna wink our eye with the Kat Von D eyeliner. Right, we have to go in with a wing for this Deepavali look, right? Yeah. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes right now, and after that I'm going to apply some falsies. After applying them, I'm just going to go over the lash band with a eyeliner to just cover it up. And now I'm going to go, I think this is like the final, not really the final, but it's coming to an end, guys. We are applying the mascara. That's right, mascara for our top and bottom lashes. And here I am looking all daisy. So the second last step, I'm just going to use the setting spray. And lastly is I'm going to use a lip liner to line my lips, and then I'm going to use a lipstick, obviously. And I decided to go with the pink wipes because my blouse had some pinkness to it. Yeah, so you can use any nude lipstick that you have, or any pink lipsticks that you have will work with this eye look as well. So this is the final result, guys.
I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and yes, I will do a lot more videos. Okay, I promise. Okay, so if y'all want to see more of this looks, I think maybe I will do one on Wednesday. This will be up on Tuesday. Yes, I really want to do something, even if I'm back home very late after work. Okay, anyways, please do subscribe to my channel, like my video if you enjoyed this tutorial. And this jewelry set, this too is from India. I'm not sure which shop, but I know it's from India. I don't think it's from Singapore. It's been like lying in my drawer for like, don't know, like maybe 1 year plus. It's so beautiful, right? Anyways, see you on my next tutorial.